Hey guys, welcome back to Book Talk with Meg. My name is Megan, for those of you who don't know. Hi, welcome, hope you stick around. If you decide to, do not forget to click the subscribe button down below. It basically notifies you when I upload new videos. Today, I am here with one of the most exciting videos, in my opinion, because I am going to talk to you guys about a book that has gotten me out of a reading slump that lasted for about an entire year. So this book, to me, has become very important. That book is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This book is definitely not talked about enough on YouTube. Honestly, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This is the first book in a 4-book series, and usually first books in series aren't necessarily the strongest, but I just had to give this book 5 stars because, in my opinion, it's worth all the stars in the world. This book follows 5 characters, a main character called Cassie, and 4 other characters who basically are naturals at things that can help solve criminal cases. Cassie and Dean, which is another of the characters, have the gift of profiling. Profiling means that they can look at a person, look at a car, look at something, and determine what kind of person is driving this car, or what kind of person the person is, what kind of age they have, if they're a student or whatever, without knowing anything about them. We have Sloane, who is Cassie's roommate, and she has a talent for statistics, which can be helpful in a crime scene. For example, the rates of homicide, or the rates of this, or the difference between boys and girls. We have Leah, who is good at telling if someone is lying or if someone is telling the truth. And we have Michael, who is one who captures behaviors and changes in facial and nonverbal expressions. And together they are the naturals, who are basically brought by the FBI and trained together to work on cold cases. Cold cases being cases that have not been closed, but have been there's nothing new in them for years. And honestly, this book is amazing. Keep in mind, the writing style for this book is extremely simple. There's nothing with metaphors. This is like a CSI book, and it's basically all about the action. It's all about the characters, and not much fluff, if you can say, around the writing. The writing is to the point. It's fast. I love it because it's action-packed, and honestly, it's great. Characters, awesome. I feel like every character is being developed, and there's something about each character. They're not flat at all. Cassie, for example, has a big past in her family history, and for the convictions she has for training with the naturals. Dean also has some sort of family history, and others always have something in their past, and I feel like this definitely helps us connect to the characters in a way that is extremely realistic. You know how sometimes in books teenagers look like they're not actually teenagers, you can't connect with them, and everything in their life is kind of perfect? Well, this is not the case, and obviously it is a CSI kind of book, so I can't personally connect with like training with the FBI, but I do study criminology, and to me that made it even more interesting. And I feel like the characters, some of them are extremely funny, like Michael brings such a great sense of humor to the book, and others bring more of an emotional way to the book, like Cassie or Dean. And I feel like the balance between friendship, relationships, and advancing the plot were all very well maintained. The plot is not stagnant at all. It is something that keeps evolving and keeps you on your toes. Personally, for the first plot twist in this book, I didn't see it coming. Maybe it was just me being dumb, but honestly, I found that the way the book was done, like, you couldn't possibly think that the ending was going to turn out that way, and the ending just made me want to grab all the books and just sit down and like do nothing else and just read them. Very, very excellent for the suspense without it being too kind of creepy. I feel like this could be read by basically younger audiences as well. There's nothing too gruesome, although some depictions of the crimes may not appeal to everyone, so if you're sensitive or like 12, maybe this book is not for you. Overall, this book was a great book for a first book in a series, and I truly recommend it, or at least trying the author, because the author has another series, or actually several other series. Some books are on Book Outlet for like $3 if you guys also want to check these books out. but I feel like The Naturals is a great way to start with this author. I am going to be reviewing other books of hers, probably series review, and the other books I have ordered from her on Book Outlet, which are coming soon. Overall, this is great. It has a lot of potential as a series, and I truly recommend this book for people who like character-driven plots and like stories, and others who like, you know, just a good suspense book. This is not a world-building book. It is not fantasy. It is not close to fantasy, so if your genre is fantasy, maybe this isn't for you, but I'm more of a contemporary reader, and I just absolutely love this book. So I hope you guys enjoy and give this book a chance. If you do, please comment below and we can chat about this book. If you've read it or want to read it, I can answer all your questions. And on that note, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!